Since that we're finally done with my July schedule and August schedule, well, it's Summer Palooza 2 and the Quest of Eagles month, I can finally get back to normal schedules. And believe it or not, I honestly think that this month alone was honestly a roller coaster of picking different ideals along the way. I'm just letting you know that I am not going to review My Little Pony Pony Life because I'm not interested in it, and the fact that it's really not something I can make reviews off of. Mainly the fact that it's just like Teen Titans Go, and then for some reason it's better than Teen Titans Go, but I just don't understand it. So anyway, so I'm not going to review any of the episodes. I'm just pointing out there. So anyway, here's my schedule for my September 2020 schedule. There are gonna be 4 reviews: We Bear Bills the movie, Horseland the Princess, Foster's Go Goo Go, and I'm gonna misspell that once in the review itself, and iCarly I Won't Cancel the Show. Other than Horseland, Foster's, and iCarly, We Bear Bills the movie was something I wasn't originally going to do a review off of, mainly the fact that, for one, it's long, and by that time, I wasn't interested in. I was a little interested in the show itself. As of now, I've been starting to watch several more episodes. Other than this review and the Halloween review for next month, I really didn't have a lot of knowledge when it comes to the characters in the show. But I can guarantee you that by the time I upload more We Bear Bills episodes in the future, I'm gonna have a lot of knowledge since I'm actually getting used to these characters and I'm actually enjoying them more than what I did back in 2019 when I got into the show because of the Christmas parties episode. Horseland the Princess. This review was originally gonna be part of my Summer Palooza 2 schedule, but at the same time, it just really wasn't that good enough to be uploaded there. And I gotta tell you, as far as I'm concerned, you're not really interested into watching this review. But at the same time, I just want to get it out of the way because this episode is literally the only episode I actually wanted to review. Because as of now, I'm pretty much not interested in the show, and me putting the footage in my intro and outro is mostly a mistake, but not a big mistake as putting Henry Danger in my last intro and outro. Next is Foster's Go Goo Go. I completely enjoy Goo so much, and I actually found the idea for the next Foster's review to review an episode where she makes her first appearance. So I honestly think that me reviewing this episode is probably the perfect choice. Next is iCarly I Won't Cancel the Show. Among the many iCarly episodes, this was the one I actually wanted to review the most. Mainly the fact that it's interesting how it's one of the final episodes from season 3 while they had to make the website as an important role in that episode. Believe me when I say this, is that whenever I actually see Carly, Freddy, and Gibby, and also Spencer just trying to do the web show, that is something I actually want to do a review off of. But I'll go get to that once I upload once that video is uploaded at the end of this month, at the end of September. Yes, this is gonna be the final review, final video, one of the final videos for this month's schedule. Yeah, I know, it's mostly disappointed. Anyway, Elf fanfic readings. Once again, it's on other writers, and by the time of this recording, I'm not interested into doing fanfic readings or fanfic writing for at least for now, until probably in December when I have to do my Christmas schedule. The main reason why I did these is because I actually think that that these stories are really good to actually listen and actually have these writers actually be well known. Here's one of the reasons onto why I picked these 3, except the last one. I'm gonna get to the last one later, as my fanfic readings. I honestly think that one of these writers are one of my friends on FIM Fiction, while the others are mainly my ideas on just trying to do fanfic readings for this month. I'm just gonna say right now that probably once we reach to the new Leo, I'm probably not gonna do a lot of fanfic readings like I used to. It's still a debate on my decision if I'm going to do it or not, but at the same time, we're just gonna have to wait until what happens during that time, because after doing some recording of all my reviews for November, I think I might have some schedule changing in once we get to the new year of 2021. All I can say is that a fellow Leo's issues was a fanfic I was planning to do for one of my fellow followers on FIM Fiction, and how Tulsa Polly is a Sunset Shimmer fanfic where she has when she's running a party inside of her apartment, which is something that she hasn't done before. Yeah, it's actually mind blown. And the next one is roommates. Let's do this. Well, Twilight takes Sunset Shimmer to one of the apartments and chambers in one of the buildings, in one of the rooms in Canterlot. I'm sorry I keep stuttering a lot. It's just that I'm not watching My Little Pony that much, mainly because it's mainly the fact that if Friendship is Magic is over, that is nearly a year old. Equestria Ghost is still on hiatus, and as of now, I honestly think that we're completely bored of what's going on with My Little Pony. And yes, I am talking about Pony Life. As for the next fanfic, this was the last fanfic I wrote on for 100%, and it's Steven Universe and My Little Pony crossover fanfic. Well, Button Mash and his mother stop at Beach City, and then Steven invites them to the house. And this takes place after the final episode of this show. This takes place after I Am a Monster and before the future episode. All I can say is that this is pretty much the closest you're gonna see me do a Steven Universe fanfic. I wasn't originally gonna do something like this, but considering I got into Steven Universe and the fact that I'm still watching the second season of that show, there was really a lot for me to actually expose my channel with my hobbies. And as of now, well, a month ago, Steven Universe has become one of my favorite cartoons. So don't worry, I am gonna do reviews of this show eventually, just not now. The only best I can do is that I did a fanfic of it, and in the later months, I'll do a review of one of the episodes from the show. All I can say is that it's gonna be a ride with a toxic fan base somehow. Maybe. I know the fan base isn't 100% toxic, but still. And what in the episodes I have mixed feelings towards, because as far as I'm concerned, there are so much episodes from the show I want to review, but I can't go through all of them. It would take a lifetime, just like I did with My Little Pony. Okay, the 5 videos are 2 Generation 5 prediction videos and YouTuber tributes. All I can say is that the 3 YouTuber tributes of Categories, Piano Productions, and Scribbler Productions are gonna be the final YouTuber tributes for this year. For one, I have everything scheduled out for my schedules of October, November, December, and the fact that I honestly felt really disinterested into doing YouTuber tributes that much. I know Across the Girls Month is over, but at the same time, this is really what I can do when it comes to talking about other people on YouTube. For what I can say is that Categories, as of now, I'm no longer interested. But by the time I made the video, but I was really interested. So I actually did most of these steps ahead of time before I get easily burned out later. As for Piano Productions, he's another wrestling YouTuber. So I really think that you're probably gonna have some kind of idea of what he's gonna be once I completely upload his YouTube tribute somewhere in September. And as for Scribble Productions, she's another person from the My Little Pony community, well, the bowling community, and she's a fanfic reader. And I gotta say, I am really looking forward to uploading that video when the time comes. Next, anyway, getting to Generation 5 again. Humans in Gen 5, just like Gen 1, and Gorgar gained serious development. I honestly think that these two videos are literally the closest what I can come up with when it comes to discussing the ideals involving Gorgar and humans possibly being part of Generation 1. In my opinion, I really think that I want to actually give my thoughts if humans might appear in Generation 5, if that's a possibility. As for Gorgar, well, after my opinions on him on the season, in the two-part episode of season 9, the end of the end, I honestly think that making a video dedicated to him involving Generation 5 is probably the best choice. Yes, I am aware that I'm not the best when it comes to discussing characters in Generation 1, since we all know in Generation 5, since we all know that Twilight is not going to be part of Generation 5, but at the same time, we still didn't get any information, and by the time we reach 2021, we might get some information. If the coronavirus is gone, that is. So anyway, that's basically my schedule. It's really not much, but at the same time, after the months that I had of July and August, there always needs to be a lot of cuts. You just need to understand that. I'm trying to even things out. So anyway, I really hope that you enjoy I really hope that you enjoy these videos that are gonna be uploaded for my September schedule. All I can say is that as much as all the fun is over with, we still have 4 months left to go. And believe me, what I have stored in one of those months will probably keep you entertained and also interest once you hear what my schedules are gonna be like. I know I don't usually say that, but I'm actually being serious for real this time. I'm Lonely Fanboy 4 here, and I'll see you guys in the month of September.